that's
So
okay.
let's see, the
You'll do it.
feminine has the Justice in reverse, and the masculine has the King of Swords.
And change,
he is
change is happening in our lives
pretty sharp these days,
in a place
standing in his power,
to go. So there can be
not taking crap from anybody, standing up for what he believes in, but it's almost a little bit unexamined too. There's a quickness to the king with how quickly he wants to pull his sword out of the sheath and go to battle.
Underlying belief that she doesn't deserve to reside in this.
But he is on his throne, and there isn't a lot of movement in this card. So it's like he wants to fight for what he believes in with not much effort from the comfort of his home. That's the message I was getting. Through words. So maybe there's some communication through the written word this month for the masculine. See how that resonates for you guys. The feminine over here has the Justice in reverse. So she's feeling like life isn't fair and really is undergoing this time period of questioning what's true for her and what she believes in and what she's been fed to believe in. And I feel like those unexamined beliefs from her past that have created her present, and perhaps not to her liking, like how it's resulted in present circumstances, they're undergoing this major examination this month out of necessity, because there's nothing else to do but that. This whatever situation she's facing is one that feels so uncomfortable. Unfortunately, don't shoot the messenger, you guys.
A new journey
that she has no choice but to really dive into these structures in her life and question why she does the things that she does, or why has she made the decision and choices that she's made in the past to bring her to her present state of reality. Let's see what's in her subconscious. The Seven of Cups in reverse, and the masculine has the Emperor in reverse.
A little bit of an excitement.
Okay.
So whatever story.
Seven of Cups in reverse.
In this
there has been a need for
what's propelling
some quick action, some quick decision making in the recent past, based on what other people have presented her with, if that makes sense. And now she's pausing. There's this lull in the activity or action or things happening in her outer world that she's now able to sit and contemplate, which was the Justice card in reverse as well, how she got to where she is today, and trying to take full responsibility for it, but in the process, like trying to make sense of it, like uncovering these hidden motivations, uncovering these hidden beliefs, uncovering and bringing to the surface this uprooting of the basis of how she operates in her life.
And I feel like he's going
and
into the world
what she believes to be true
and give
at her core. So I feel like this is a pretty significant and deep undergoing inner process that the feminine is taking on in April.
Let's see.
So let's move back over to the masculine in his subconscious. What he's not aware of energies is the Emperor in reverse. So it's a little bit of feeling like he's not in control of his universe. Like things are flying at him, and maybe that's why the King of Swords is in his everyday experience of who he's being in the world is a little bit defensive. I'm getting with the King of Swords,
of trying to get his attention, and it's not gonna
against the potential of feeling
Nobody wants to pay
attacked.
attention
And it's
to
all based on the
someone
past. Like,
who
it's not
is,
true that people are
you know,
actually
reverting
attacking
back
you, because
to
when you feel attacked,
you
it's
can see it
actually not
coming
about
out, like,
you. It's about their
it's
insecurities.
like this high school petty
If you're
energy.
doing well, or the decisions that you're
So
making,
it seems like the feminine
or
is
the
trying
direction
to
that
work through,
you've decided to take in your
a
life
little bit of drama.
doesn't
So
fit their
be
picture
aware of
of
the feminine
who
and
you've been in the past.
because drama
They may have
is
something to say about that, or
like
their
you have to take
opinions, but
responsibility
that's
when drama
exactly what
appears
they
in your
are.
life,
They're
like
just
what
opinions.
part
They're
were
not the
playing
truth. So it could
and
be
if we're feeling
making
like
the
victim to
masculine
it, that's
feel
something to look at too.
a little bit wobbly
The victim
on
mentality is
what
not an empowered
his
mentality.
ultimate foundation
Stepping out of
is
your
for.
power and
It's
feeling
like, it's
other
very,
people
it's
have
kind of a similar
control or power
experience
over you,
between the
which they
feminine and the
absolutely do
masculine
not.
energy, Sagittarius, this
So I
month
feel like the
for you
feminine
guys, like
ego
undergoing, because
is
these two
working through some
cards
of these internal conversations of
feel very similar to me. Like, just even look at their
what part
imagery.
she's playing
They're both
in
sitting on
these
these stately
circumstances
thrones
or
made of
opportunities that are
concrete,
being
and they're both
presented and how she's experiencing
enrobed
them
in these red
on a
garbs.
day-to-day level. And the
He has
stories
his
that she's
armor
thinking
on
about
underneath
perhaps
this.
in
They
her
both
mind
have
that aren't
crowns,
necessarily the truth, but
and they both have things
out
in
of
their
sort of this
hands,
grasping
items
or
in their hands,
fearful
some
belief
tools
system that needs to be
at
examined
their
and
disposal,
sat with
that
and understood on a deeper level,
I
feminine,
feel like you both need
so
to
that you can turn
understand
these 10 of
the
Pentacles
power at your
over for
hands, the
yourself,
innate
because
power
nobody
that you
can put
have
this cycle
within,
with
that
you.
you're not fully
Nobody else has
embodying, you're not
responsibility in
fully
your life
recognizing right now.
to create this sense of trust and hope and belief in your value
If the masculine
and
is
what you have to
approaching the
offer
feminine with
people,
this sword energy, I feel like she's going to wield
and
her
not
sword. She
coming
is
from a
holding a
place of
sword and it's
neediness,
upside
but one
down.
of abundance.
I
And
feel like
one
it
of
could get a little
the cup is
nasty
so overflowing that you can't help but just
between
share
the
it,
two of you
and the natural
if you're both coming from
desire
a place of
to be in
insecurity
our
or
heart is
fear
so
based on
full of
what's
love
happened
for
in the
ourselves
past.
and what we have
So
going on in our lives
let's keep
that only
moving through the
creates more
reading.
insane in our outer
The
circumstances and our
Hierophant,
relationships with others
another similar
and our
energy,
projects that we're
is
working
those
on.
red garbed people.
So let's see what the feminine
Oh my gosh, how much do I shuffle, you guys?
another
This just
feminine
came up
sign.
in the
It's been a
Leo
couple
reading
weeks
in
since
that
I've had
same
the
exact
opportunity
spot.
to
I
stick
feel like
around
the fire sign
these
readings
readings
are
for you
so
guys.
connected
Another feminine sign
this month.
Take a
So
look and I'll
Sagittarius,
that
check
video
out the Leo
in the
and the
description
Aries
box
readings
where I'll
too,
list it out.
because I feel like you're going to gain some insight by
You
watching
might
those
want to watch that
videos
one
if you're
too.
not already, if they're not even your moon or rising
Because
signs.
the sense that I'm getting with the 9 of
Some
Pentacles
powerful
in reverse,
messages
or
in
what the
both of those
feminine is bringing
videos
to
that
the masculine,
are a little bit
is
different than this.
not the best stuff
So
right
the
now.
masculine has this Hierophant, and
Don't
I
beat
feel
yourself
like
up
he's
over it.
really
Just
aiming
continue
to
perpetuate that same
get
energy.
established in his
So take a
conscious,
pause,
wakeful worlds,
feminine.
like a
Take a
sense of
pause from
structure again.
tampering towards the
And
masculine. Take a pause
this
from
King of Swords
trying
who's
to fix
bridging
it,
the
or
Emperor
trying
and the
to make it work,
Hierophant,
or trying to get
who
him
are
to
sort of
respond,
facing each
or
other. I
trying to
want to
get
do this,
him
if you
to
guys
say
can
what
see.
will make you feel better.
Like, they're
I
facing
feel
each
like all
other.
of that needs to happen
And the King
for
of
you
Swords
on an
is between
individual
them.
level,
And it's like, which way is he
outside
going to
of
turn?
any relating to
Is he
the
going to
masculine.
turn to what's already
Um,
established, these
so take a time out
institutional,
and put yourself
conventional
in a way of
ideas,
really high
tradition,
vibrational
old ways of
music,
thinking?
stories,
Or is he
maybe
going to
like
turn
listening
towards
to
the
online
upside down,
podcasts
well,
with
that's not upside
people,
down, upside
meditations,
down
or like inner soul
Emperor
journaling.
over
You
here
can
to
find them.
flip
They're
him
all over
over to
YouTube,
feel like he's
feminine,
the king of his
to listen
kingdom
to.
again,
But I feel like
and
that
empowered and in
story,
his power.
sensual vibration is going to be really
That's the
healing and
choice. That's the
beneficial
question
for
for the
you and your
masculine
growth.
energy this month for
Okay,
April.
let's see what the masculine brings.
Is he going to go with what's
Yeah,
tried
it's
and
like
true and
the Page of
safe
Pentacles in
and
reverse.
already established? And yes, there are good things to those
He doesn't
parts of
feel
life.
like he has much
Yet, do
to
they
give
fit
to
Do they
divine
fit
love
what you're
relationship
after,
with
masculine?
God.
Do they fit what's in your heart?
Because of
Do they
this
fit?
resistance that he's
Are
feeling
they a
to the
good, do
changes
they
that he's
resonate
feeling
with
within
you?
his
Are
life,
they
and then
speaking
finally coming
your
to this
language?
place of moving forward in a new
And
direction.
I feel like I'm reiterating when I talk about this card because it's come up so much for the feminine fire sign energies is
this very quiet as a mouse,
feeling a little
meek
discouraged and
I just thought,
this worrisome
like,
thinking of how am I going to make ends meet? Oh my gosh, now what if I don't have the support of the masculine
it's just not good enough.
energy by my
So
side
I feel
in
this
this teamwork? Like, how can I do it alone? How can I do it myself? How can I get myself back to this feeling of safety and security and abundance and feeling full and taken care of and loved and adored? With it upside down, there's a little bit of a struggle with that experience being true for you.
Reconsideration.
However,
there is a revisit.
I feel like it's Sagittarius, this story that you've created that has been so heavily influenced by other people and maybe even their abuses towards you, that you've taken on just this untrue gunk from other people that really needs to be healed and dropped and felt and dealt and fleshed out again out of your experience, so that you can come back to your center, you can come back to who you know yourself to be, which is divine love, which is compassion, which is this beautiful spirit residing in your body and being embodied as this divine feminine that you are, and getting back to that place of self-empowerment. And I feel like this is the process that you're undergoing in April, feminine. And it's very deep and it's very necessary. And you're not alone in this. Like, again, check out the Leo and Aries readings. And support one another in the comment section below. Be responsible with your comments. I do ask and request that it's not a place of venting, but a place of sharing and love and support for you guys. So let's see what the feminine brings. The Knight of Cups. It's like she's finding that for herself. She's getting glimmers and glimpses of it. And I feel like she's having to redirect it towards herself. Like, it's this process of coming into self-acceptance. It's a process of coming into healing and self-love for the feminine this month, because the Knight of Cups is looking away from the masculine. He's looking at her. Like, this energy of, you know, pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and putting your armor on and mounting your horse and putting the cup in your hand, and this is what I have to offer the world. It's like, offer that to yourself first before you go trotting up the river on this new adventure. Like, really ground this self-appreciation and self-recognition within yourself to a point where you feel nourished, to a point where you feel abundant again. And it could take some time, a little bit of time. I just got that he has these fish on his, I don't know, it's like a vest that he's wearing. You guys can see that. I never noticed that before. So if you're not allergic to fish, maybe like the omegas in fish are going to be very beneficial for you, like the fish oils for your mood, for the balance of your emotions and your brain. Like, that's a strange message, but I'm not a medical doctor, so this is not medical advice in any way, shape, or form, Sagittarius. So of course, check with your health practitioner before you add anything to your regimen. But that could be something to look into to add to your diet, or fish oils. Let's see what the masculine has. It's a very similar energy of this King of Swords. This fighting.
No matter how insecure,
and they feel like it's just coming from a place of
more power.
Him not feeling, the masculine not feeling strong in his center and grounded. Watch the Aries video. I put these meditations for the root chakra to help you guys feel more grounded and abundant and safe and secure in your body. And the mantra was LAM, L-A-M. So check those out. There, I put links for these different cool YouTube videos in the Aries video.
Keep going on your spiritual path.
Okay.
In order to
let's see what the outcome card is. The conjoined energies. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You guys,
fire that you're undergoing this month.
There is a need this month for both Sagittarian, masculine, and feminine energies to pause, to recoup, to self-nourish, to read positive, uplifting words and messages, to listen to highly resonant, high vibration sounds, like on those videos I posted in the Aries reading. Because this is an energy of like the wind is out of your sails. You're not feeling inspired. You're both coming from a place of a little bit of angst, some sadness that needs to be felt in order to move through you. Like, don't hold it in, Sagittarius. If you feel like to cry, it's okay. You're not going to dissolve. What's going to dissolve is it being lodged in your body and creating a sense of dis-ease in your body, or even anger. I'm feeling like on the masculine side, a sense of sadness for the feminine, a sense of anger for the masculine. It's like, get outside and do something physical, or take a class, like a taekwondo class or some sort of martial arts, or something vigorous to move that energy through your body. Some physical wrestling, not to harm anybody, but to experience the pressure of this passion with these people holding these sticks up against one another, and just the force of it, to be able to channel that energy is the message that I'm getting for you guys. And reach out for support to your community organizations, to your churches, to your friends, to your loved ones in new and different ways that bring your vulnerability to the table. And I feel like in that way, you're going to be making progress and working through some of these potentially difficult emotions that you may be experiencing in April. So let's pull, Sagittarius, an Archangel Michael card for you by Doreen Virtue. Okay, let's do this one. A favorable outcome. It's a big card of trust. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. I feel like that's a huge message for the divine feminine here. Ooh, sorry. to have faith and trust that whatever is happening right now, your prayer is that it's a perfect and fair outcome for everyone. Let's read from the book. Favorable outcome. A situation that you're concerned about has already resolved itself with fairness and justice, and you and others involved will be pleased with the outcome. Heaven's ingenuity has devised a plan that's beyond the scope of human imagination. You may not see the solution at this moment, but trust that it is already in place. You are guided to give your worries or anger, worries for the feminine, anger for the masculine, to Archangel Michael, for there's no need to burden yourself. The more that you can let go and allow God to be in charge, the faster your favorable outcome will manifest. And the possible specific meanings. A legal matter will settle in your favor. Your new relationship will be long-term. You'll get your desired job. The money will come through, and a healing will occur. I'll read the prayer once more. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith.